bit on the side, and it's eviction night number 2! Let's have a little reminder about what went down in BB Town.
I can now reveal the celebrity housemaid with the least votes and second to be evicted is Jasmine.
Bye guys.
Please leave the celebrity Big Brother house.
It's time to talk to the house again. I can now reveal that you are all facing eviction on Friday. But tonight, 2 of you will be saved. The decision about which 2 lies in the hands of your former housemate, Jasmine.
I'm gonna save Casey and Linda.
Casey and Linda.
Yeah. Well, I think that they would have fun together in there, and everybody else I want out with me.
Okay. Good reason. So, to confirm, Casey and Linda, you are safe. Everybody else will face eviction on Friday.
Well, that was a little bit of a shock, and that is what went on tonight. But do you want to have a look what's happening in there right now?
Yeah!
Go on then, have a look. Go on, go on.
So we tricked Jasmine, and actually it's Linda, because they will have thought that she said Louisa and Lee. So she said us, and they were going to turn it around.
But we won't have to do evictions tonight because...
No nominations, I wouldn't think, no.
No, we don't need to. She's done it for us.
On the positive, at least we don't have to do nomination.
Yeah.
That's a great
I do that
to you.
Oh, is it my fake tan? Yeah. Fake tan sweat.
Lee or Louisa. No, because she said she wants to party with everyone else, but she doesn't want to party with us, obviously, because she doesn't like us. That's what she said.
I didn't think like it.
So she left us in here because she wants everybody else out to party.
It's quite selfish of her, really, that she didn't save me. I've got a feeling it's going to be a twist, and it's really
so it'll be us two.
Oh, there's always a twist with us lot. Well, listen, we have got a lot to talk about, so let's get on with it and introduce our panel now. She's the white van woman who won our hearts on the X Factor. It's my Devonshire diva herself. Hello, my darling, it's Shelley Smith. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling. Hello. You've got a lower. Our next panellist is a man who has eaten more insects than cooked dinners, and he's graced our panel more times than I can physically count. Give a little rumble for the former King of the Jungle, Joe Swash! I think it's about time we got down to business. So first up, Shelley, are you surprised at tonight's eviction?
I'm not surprised, actually.
You're not?
Not at all, no. I thought that it was probably going to be her, to be honest with you. And I think it's going to totally change the whole Lee and Casey situation. I'm interested to see what happens, and I think it's a good thing.
Do you think he's going to go back there?
I think he possibly could. Jerry needs a bit of loving, doesn't he, that boy?
Let's be fair, it is Lee. Let's
it's
just
Lee.
Be fair. I think if I went in, he'd probably try it on me. Joe, is it Jasmine you wanted to see out tonight?
No, I don't think I was surprised. I thought Liz would have gone. I can't work out where... No, I like Liz. I think... Yeah, I've got nothing against her. I think she's nice. I just couldn't work out where her little fan base would be. She's a little bit like, you know, Men in Black, when the alien goes in the body. And she's like really young, but she's just uncomfortable around people. But I think the longer she stays in, you know, the stronger she'll get, hopefully.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope. What about you guys? Who would you have kicked out?
Lee!
Oh, whoa!
I'd have kicked out Louisa, but I'd have kicked out Lee if he was up. But I definitely would have kicked out Louisa. I just think she's quite disrespectful for Lionel and his age. I just don't think really... Yeah, I just think that... just the fact that he's...
She's a scumbag.
Not my words. Anyone else?
They should keep Liz in longer. I want to learn more about her. I enjoy her. She's an intelligent woman.
I think it's safe to say you are Liz's #1 fan. I think that needs to be said. Moving on. Lauren Harries, what do you think? Oh.
We love Lauren.
Hang on a minute.
We love Lauren.
Where is she? Oh, my God. Fuck, I left Lauren at the top of the stairs. It's Lauren, everyone! Come on, hey. Do you want a cake? Mind those steps. Oh, she does worry me with these steps. Lauren, you're right, babe.
I'm all right, babe.
Can I just say, right, we have had this joke. We have had this joke all day. We were going to be like, oh, we'll let her walk down the stairs with a cake. Lauren actually brought in her own cake. And that needed to be said.
I made it myself.
We love you, Lauren. Lauren, do you think the public made the right decision tonight, getting rid of Jasmine?
I think definitely they made the right decision because they want to see Lee on his knees.
Oh.
No, dirty
Is that a sight you've been thinking about lately?
On his knees, Annie. No, I think they want to see him without Jasmine and Casey and see what happens.
See what happens there.
Yeah.
Shelley, how do you think, obviously, Jasmine's departure is going to affect the house dynamics now? Do you think, like we've said, that we are going to see the Lee and Casey thing spring back up and there's no outside influence now, so it could go on?
I don't know. I think there's going to be less taps on in the old toilets, isn't there? And we're not going to know what's going on anymore.
Yes.
Do you know what you mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think it's going to affect, like, a lot of the housemates. I think, basically, it's going to affect Lee. I think he's going to be really down about it. But then he'll soon be back in bed with Casey, I'm sure, snuggling up to her going, I love cuddles. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Maybe not like that,
right.
though.
You might be right. Lauren, if this was your year, who would you have nominated? Say, for instance, all the house weren't up this Friday. Who would you have put up for nomination?
Fair.
Well, that ain't fair. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay. Right. Who would I have nominated? Yeah, it's got to be Louis.
Louis? No.
This one?
This, from this one.
And Gypsy.
Don't worry about it. Just take your time. This is why Lauren should be on every night. Joe, now Jasmine has gone. Do you think we're going to see? Oh God! Do you think we're going to see any more sort of alliances formed? We obviously had the mean girls, if you like, with Jasmine and Louisa. Do you think we're going to see any more bonds now start?
I think Lisa might be in trouble because her and Jasmine were quite close, and I think Casey, I really hope she don't do it, but I think she's going to invite Lee back into the bed. And I think once Lee goes over, maybe Lisa might be on her own a little bit. But I think, of course, it's going to change dynamics. I think Lee, it's going to be really interesting to see Lee. Because he's quite emotional and he's quite unpredictable as well. So,
well, he was proposing to her like 3 days ago.
Exactly. So it'd be nice to see him have a little bit of a breakdown in there, you know.
Well, you never know. Well, listen, let's move on to tonight's twist. I think quite a shocker from Jasmine. Shelley, how do you think the house is going to react to obviously so many of them being up? Do you think they'll feel more comfortable knowing, oh, it's everyone, or do you think that's going to go against them?
I don't know, really. I think it's a shocker who Jasmine saved. I think that's the biggest shock of it. I don't know whether they're going to freak out because they're all up, or I think because they've heard certain people getting booed. Like Louisa's got booed quite a lot, hasn't she? So I think maybe they'll think they're safe, but you just don't know, do you?
Well, talking of the safe, Lauren, not from your series, from this series. Who would you have saved tonight? Obviously, Jasmine saved Linda and Casey. Who would you have saved?
I think I would have saved Liz. I know, because I think there's more than meets the eye with Liz. And she's quiet, but I think people, and they read the magazine as well, and they know she's very intelligent, and I hope she opens up and when
we just want to see her open up a bit more, Lowell, don't we?
We just want to see her talk.
We want to see her go from a...
And have a laugh.
What's a butterfly before it's a butterfly? Get her into a butterfly. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Definitely. Guys, who do we think's out on Friday? Louisa. Ollie. They ain't making no decisions. All right, chill out. Who wants a little exclusive? Yeah. Go on then.
Hey.
Yo.
Charlton boy.
Yeah, son.
You all right? You'll be all right.
I'm all right. I'm pissed off,
Have a moment
obviously.
on your own.
Yeah, I'm pissed off because I feel like it's been played, and it's like I'm not happy about her getting booed because she don't deserve to get booed.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, I know.
You can do about that. You'll take care of her.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just like
there are morons out there.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like you know what? I'm biting my tongue, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm biting my tongue because.
Don't bite it. Get it out. Get it out.
No, because if I do, it's going to kick the fuck off, and I don't want to do it.
With whom?
I can't.
Kick it off, man. Don't bottle it up. No. Kick it off out there. Punch me. Do anything.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Up.
It's just because I feel like someone's played a very fucking clever game, and I knew.
Well, it ain't me.
No, it ain't you. I just know. bruv, and I can't say.
All right.
Say that again. What's wrong, lads? Nothing. I'm a bit over it, bruv, if I'm honest.
Bit over what?
Just the bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's like, it's a game. And some people are playing it a lot more better than others. That's all it is. They're playing it better than others. I wear my heart on my sleeve. And other people are taking advantage of that.
Right, listen, here to chat us through tonight's eviction dramas is the queen of Big Brother. Please be upstanding for the gorgeous Mrs. Emma Willis! Oh, gold. Come and sit down. Emma Willis. Oh, my God.
Can I just do this?
Do it, babes. Enjoy yourself. Live a little. Are you shocked?
I'm gobsmacked, yeah. Absolutely.
Shocked that she's gone?
I'm not shocked that she's gone. I thought it... I mean, I kind of go on what I hear in the crowd and you know, it was sounding like her or Louisa, I think. They were kind of getting quite a hard time.
They're really gunning for the both of them, weren't
yeah, they really were. So... I suppose I'm slightly surprised. I thought it would be Louisa, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you not
judging by the reaction, because she gets brutal boos.
She has been getting really brutal. But are you surprised that, obviously talking about the boos, that Louisa has been saved, and also Liz, again, she's been saved.
Well, she's just fading into the background, isn't she? But saying that, to save someone, you've got to really want to pick up the phone and save them.
Yeah, you've got to be a fan, haven't you?
There is, as Joe was saying, he's wondering who that fan base is, and I think that's kind of what lots of people are saying. We're not really seeing her, she's not really doing anything, so who's saving her? Like, who are the people that are picking up the phone and voting for her? But saying that, I think we all expected this kind of bitter, twisted journalist, and she just seems quite delicate.
Yeah, delicate is a very good word.
And, like, she just maybe wants to be liked.
Well, listen, let's move back to Jasmine. Obviously, she had the power to save two housemates.
Did you see
tonight.
my chin hit the floor?
Literally, I thought I was going to have to come and pick your jaw up.
I know!
Literally, all of us in the green room went, what?
There was loads of stuff going on at the same time, though. I had people talking in my ears. I was like, there was an auto-cue and cards, and I was like,
Emma,
what am I doing?
Did you not see my link into the main show?
Oh, yes, I know.
We were like that. I can't believe it. Oh!
I know. I suddenly got terrible in my ear. Ryland's gone. I'm like, oh, we're not going to talk to Ryland. Oh, we are going to talk. Oh, it's live. What's going on?
I didn't know what was going on.
It was obviously a bit bonkers.
She chose to save Casey and Linda. I mean,
I know.
At first I thought she hasn't understood the question. Then she obviously gave her a reason. And
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah,
I thought
I saw your
she
face.
hasn't understood the question. That's why I said, so you're saving Casey and Linda. And for a second I was like,
someone's going to shout in my ear
who's
and go, no.
Casey? What's going on? I didn't want to say the wrong words to the house because we were live, and panic just washed over me.
You've done well. She did well.
And to be honest, I mean, obviously, I thought she'd save Louisa because it was her best friend in the house.
I thought she'd go for Louisa and Lee.
Yeah, I suppose that's an obvious thing because they were together. But I thought maybe Ollie as well.
Yeah,
because she
Ollie
gets
and
on
Sam,
really well with Ollie, and they're really inoffensive. Everybody likes them, and I thought maybe she would just do that. But what a savvy girl, and what quick thinking.
She sat there and thought, I'm here till the end of January,
Yeah.
on my own on the outside. I want them all out so I can have a little party up.
Exactly.
That's what she's done.
And I promise you, she was not briefed. She knew nothing about that until I literally asked her live on camera.
I think that was quite evident, to be perfectly honest. She was like, what? Let's move back to the house.
Yeah.
Louisa and Lionel Blair have been at each other's throats, literally. They're friends, they're not friends. They're friends, they're not friends. Are you Team Louisa or are you Team Lionel?
I love Lionel. I love him. I mean, if you pinned me down and said you were going to put pins in my eyes unless I picked, then I would probably go Team Lionel. However, the whole argument about the chocolates and things, I know he admitted to it, but he was quite happy to say, get me the chocolates, and then sit there and eat them. So it takes two to tango. Yes, she was the one that climbed the fence and jumped in there, and she probably would have taken them anyway. But he was quite willing to participate in that whilst he was in there.
He was.
So,
he can have a row. For 82, he can have a row.
I tell you what, I love Lionel. Somebody was saying the other day when he was arguing, he looks like Doctor Who in his little outfit.
He did. It was his son, wasn't it?
Tom
His son
Baker,
said he looked like Tom Baker. Who do you think's in trouble on Friday?
Well, this is what's quite interesting. You know, half of them haven't faced eviction. So it's hard to tell, you know, who...
I think this is where we're going to see, aren't we? Because...
I think Louise is in trouble because she's obviously been in the bottom two.
But do you think she's more in trouble? Oh, Linda's saved, isn't she? Of course. I was going to say, because someone like Linda might not have as many fans as...
Well, maybe not. But then again, Colleen, she's Colleen's sister. And Colleen was in the final. So, you know, maybe she has the same votes as she had. Liz seems to be saved. Jim's been saved twice and been saved first twice.
So you ain't really got any idea?
I haven't got a clue. Dappy, obviously, massive fan base. Casey, I think lots of girls will kind of feel for her, so may get on...
All right, you're actually boring me now. I love you. Do me a favour. No, listen, I've got to talk serious now. Don't start. I'm doing a serious talk. Now, Emma, we know that you're a massive fan of the show. And you're not the only one, because the Transgender TV Awards have chosen Celebrity Big Brother 2013 as their best TV programme of last year. Yes. And here to present you with your award is Lauren Harris. Come on, Lauren.
And this is for you.
Let's have a little look, Lauren. Look at that, look at this award. So this is from the Transgender Television Awards, sponsored by the Beaumont Society, and this is for your dealership with transgender issues on TV, and you really deserve it.
What? Hold on. This isn't for me, this is for this show.
No, this is for you.
No, this is for Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
It's for us as well, but it's for you.
It's for all of us.
No, it's for you.
And I think, thank you so much. This is our third one, I think, now as well, because we've won 2 before. And I am honoured, and I speak on behalf of everybody, I think. Everybody works behind camera, and I think it's brilliant.
I think it's brilliant as well.
Can we make a shelf?
Yeah, let's put it up. There. We'll put it up.
Why don't we put the 3 of them up?
We'll put it up, but listen...
This is the first one we've had made.
Yeah.
But
listen, I think we should have a little drink to celebrate, so I'm going to join you guys after the break. We'll see you after this one. Well done, then. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side. No, Lauren, I'm all right. I don't need no pills. I've only got a headache. God.
Cheeky thing.
Dishing them out. Listen, so Jasmine has been kicked out of the Big Brother house, and she's going to be here to explain herself very shortly. But first, let's take a look at Jasmine's story.
Oh, for fucking fuck.
Don't talk about his Willie like that. This just feels like a fucking Friday to me. Finger bang each other, yes. You grumpy old prick.
Girls, now I'm gonna slap you.
I'm the horniest bitch in America. Oh, for fucking fuck.
What a brilliant little video. Listen, she took Celebrity Big Brother to a brand new level. Motorboating, a lesbian kiss. And what did go on behind that bathroom door? Let's see if she's going to kiss and tell. Turn off your taps, it's Jasmine! Jasmine again, come on, what a housemate. I am gutted you're out. There you go, that's the noise.
But it's okay, because...
Babe, party.
I've had enough time in there already.
How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Yeah?
I mean, I kind of feel good. I just went to the doctor today, and now I have to get surgery on my back.
Oh, no.
So all that bitching and moaning that I was doing in there, now they're telling me, like... Yeah, it was pretty serious.
Well, you keep your back straight.
And I can't cross my legs, so I apologize, but I was just told not to cross my legs anymore.
Not a bad view. I'm on the turn.
I really want to, but let's do this.
Baby, it looks
Is that
lovely.
the way that ladies do it?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
like
how I
this,
do
like
it.
this. There we go.
You obviously had power tonight to save 2 housemates. You decided to choose Casey and Linda.
Yeah.
Explain to us why you decided
Is that
to
random? I
We
guess
were really
it's
all
sort of
shocked,
weird.
I think it's fair to say.
Well, I was thinking of, they're close together, and Linda's always been sort of the mom when she's just sort of complaining and playing like, poor me, so I figured those two could be together, and then all the rest that I like, I want them to get out as soon as possible and come hang out with me in London.
Quite an honest answer there, I think, you'll agree. Let's be fair. Obviously, last week, our first evictee, we lost Evander. You're our second, and sadly, we've lost you.
Oh,
What is it with the Americans going?
Why don't you like us?
You tell us. What have you done wrong?
Well, you know, I probably did a lot more wrong than he did, except for he said he punched a horse, but...
Listen,
I didn't punch a horse.
We've had this whole discussion, and it went on for a long while.
Oh, man, I have to cross my leg. I'm sorry, doctor.
Babe, do it. Nice cross.
To
Nice
do
cross.
it.
What did you know about Celebrity Big Brother before you went in? Because
I saw a couple
you've
episodes.
Seen a couple of episodes.
The thing is you can't see the full series, so you only see a little bit, and so I would watch like bits and pieces, but only like a half an hour. And to be honest, I was just like, oh my god, it looks so boring. Like, what are they doing in there? It's just like people walking, talking, doing. It's sort of like exactly what we did the whole time.
Yeah.
So I get it. So I knew.
Can I just say, your series has not been boring.
Well,
has it?
I knew I had to like
It really
shake it
hasn't.
up a little bit because
Babe, you
I
shook the whole
didn't
house
want
up.
it to be like that. And I'm an actress, I'm an entertainer, that's what I do. And I was like, I'm going to go here, I'm going to work, and I'm going to make good TV.
Yeah. Well,
That's
I think
what
it's
you
fair to
do.
say she made good TV, guys. Let's be honest. You really did, Jasmine. Now,
Yeah.
listen, you have been in prison before. We all
Well, yeah,
we all,
I don't know, prison,
not for long,
like a
but
Maxim's. Yeah, it was like a girl's.
How did the Big Brother compound compare to that? Because it is being locked up, isn't it?
Yeah, you are locked up, and then you have to abide by these crazy, insane rules, and I was sleeping on floors, and it was sort of like being in jail. I actually had to go to jail today for a little while with Dappy and
But
Lee.
with nice lighting.
Yeah, and a heater.
Yeah. Oh, can't
And
mind.
better looking people.
Yeah, well, there you go. You really can't mind
Jail
both.
is not so pretty.
It's a good looking house. Let's move on to Jim. Now, you had a bit of a strange relationship with Jim. Have a quick
Yeah,
look at this.
Really weird, actually. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just can't sleep with you two giggling. I don't think that Liz knew anything of your situation. But for the last thing you ever take from me, and we'll never see each other again, please believe I don't believe she wanted to hurt you. Okay.
Thank you, honey. That was really sweet.
You've become you. It's lovely. It's lovely to see.
See what I mean?
Nice kid. Don't get carried away. You're not that nice.
Do you see what I mean, Jason? So what we saw was obviously sometimes you'd be at each
schizophrenia.
other's throats, you know, but then other times it'd be like
Yeah.
a sort of father, sort of daughter relationship
I
with you
totally
two.
did not know how to read him. He would be like really mean at one point, and then he'd be really sweet the next. And so I was like, I hate Jim, and then I was like, oh, I really like Jim. He really confused
Just a very
me.
up and down relationship.
Yeah, he really confused me.
Well,
But
let's-
at the end of the day, I do really like him. I think he had a lot of up and down emotion too. You would see times when he'd just be sitting alone a lot, and he would have his head down, and he didn't want to engage. I don't know that he was that happy being in there. And I think that's part of it. I think that probably just bothered him a little.
Well, let's move on to another man that you got quite close to in the Celebrity Big Brother house.
Lionel?
Yes, Lionel.
Oh, okay.
No. Lee, you did get very, very close with Lee.
I did?
He's turned... Well, that's what I'm going to ask you in a minute, babe. But he did turn round and he said he would marry you so you could stay in this country.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Are you going to take him up on that offer? Because I'm need to buy that. Someone just shouted out he's a fool. You probably
I
didn't hear that.
don't really know what's going to happen. Like, obviously, I had my guard up immediately because all this shit with Casey stuff, shit. Can I say
Oh, babe,
shit?
you can say whatever the fuck you
Shit
want.
bug. We know I have a bad mouth. Oh, man. I'm sorry for offending you.
Shush!
You watched it, you pervert? I haven't even seen it.
I haven't seen it yet, but I am going to. So, Lee.
Yeah, I just was a little bit, on guard with him because I didn't know, what But then I started to see him sort of, I had to like believe that at the end of the day that he was telling the truth and that he did really like me. So
well, it seemed like to us that he really, really did. But I think once you watch the footage back, there was quite a lot of playing between the two of you that I think you briefly saw up in your interview with Emma on the main show. But
and I think I knew that after, you know, I found out that she was like that. But if you're taking sides, I mean, I feel like there was a lot of like who to, you know, to go back with Casey or me. I think it's just about who the person wants to be with. I mean, he was chained to her.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like
so maybe if he wasn't, that might not have happened between.
Well, I don't
him
know
and
that,
Casey.
but like you just, I mean,
you never know. Well, he did turn around and say in the house that he would be prepared to move to LA to make a go of things with you, and he seemed really genuine when he said.
Does seem
when
genuine.
he said it. How does that make you feel that someone you've known for not that long is sitting there saying, "I'm going to up sticks and move over"?
I mean, I really respect him for being different, for being like really, really sweet, because you don't really run into guys like that, especially like where I'm from in Los Angeles. Guys are just jerks, and if they really, really like you, they're even more mean to you. Like, it sort of sucks. Though it's not like he could run away and do anything. He sort of was stuck in there. But I thought that it was sweet and, like, refreshing to have someone
Do you think you're going to see him on the outside?
so nice. Yeah, I mean, hopefully when he gets out, I'll definitely see him.
Do you think anything might go on? Might have a little bit of, like, a romance?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think it depends on how he behaves through the rest of the time in the house. Because obviously there's, like, I don't know if you fully trust him or not. And I think he knows he has to really, if that's something that he wants, he has to be really careful. But if he's not careful, then I easily just
walk away. Well, listen, just very quickly before we go to the break, what happened in that toilet? We're friends. You can't lie to me.
I swear to God,
Don't lie to me,
we weren't doing anything. We weren't doing anything
Right,
nasty.
do you know what? Shush your mouth. I'm going to get out of her in the break. We've got loads more to talk about. She ain't going anywhere. I'll see you after this. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side, where we are still here with Jasmine, everybody! So let's get straight back down to business, Jasmine. Let's talk about one of your other BFFs in the house, Louisa.
Louisa! My Lulu!
So listen, you could hear,
I love her.
You could hear tonight, obviously, she was getting boos from the crowd.
Yeah.
She hasn't got a good public reaction.
Right.
Why do you think she's still in the house and you're sitting here?
Well, I don't really know. I would say it's got to be, you know, people are feeling sorry for Casey.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. They think that I'm the bad guy, that I took her man away or something, that I did something wrong.
Can you see why people might think you were the bad guy in this situation?
I do see it. But then when I physically watch with my eyes him say certain things, and when a girl is sort of saying to you, you're making me look stupid, and what are we going to do? And, like, the pressure and her coming in the room and screaming stuff, like, he felt really proud. I mean, he was just like, what the fuck? It threw him, you know? And so instead of directly, like, wanting to hurt someone, he just said, you know, certain things to, like, sort of just smooth the air so she would just shut up. And I think that made me look, you know, insensitive. But really, if he didn't like her and he liked me, well, why? Well, now it's time for you to back off. Like, what? Now it's my deal.
I think that is quite a general consensus on the outside.
Like, you know, he was telling her, I really like Jasmine. I really like Jasmine. I'm sorry that I, you know, was kissing you one night or whatever because we were chained together and I had some fun with you. But now I generally like this girl because I'm talking to her and we're getting to know each other and we really like each other. And she's still sitting there being like, cuddle with me. I love to cuddle with you.
So you think she needs to grow some balls and stop mugging herself off?
Right. Well, they would have been like, back the fuck off. Like now you're stepping on my territory. And you're sitting there around like just guilt tripping everyone like poor me. Like what?
Move on.
She's manipulating everyone to feel sorry for her when this guy didn't even really like her in the first place.
Well, listen, let's move on from Casey. You did say once you're in the house, which I loved, once I go, this place is going to be a snooze fest without me.
Snooze fest.
Do you still stand by that?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
This is why we love you. You were brilliant.
It is fucking boring in there. It is so boring. And the only thing that made it entertaining, okay, well, this is for my personal, is Louisa and I running around like animals, causing trouble, stirring shit up, making people angry, making people's blood boil because she's screaming or she's whispering. Wait, excuse me? You told me that I'm too loud, and then you tell me that you hate that I whisper. Make up your fucking mind. I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you want me to do?
She's just so confused.
It just doesn't make any sense.
But you've obviously never met any of these guys before. A lot of
Right.
the people in that house have sort of met at parties before.
Yeah.
They're in the same industry.
Right.
So for you, as an American, flying over to this country, there's 10 housemates in there that you've never met before. Do you think it's better to meet them with a clean slate, or did you feel it was a bit of a disadvantage that you didn't already have that preconception of them?
I really didn't give a shit. I just wanted to go in there and have some fun. And if you like me, let's be friends. And if you don't, you don't.
Good,
Bye.
Quite a good answer, I'm not going to lie. Do you think, if I said to you now, I'll put you back in right now, would you go?
Yeah.
I think quite a lot of us would like to see you go back in, definitely.
I would because I know that it would be so much more fun to watch. And at this point, I feel like I don't even know that I want to watch that shit anymore right now.
Because you're not in there.
Oh, it's so boring.
Babe, we're just going to have to give you the recordings.
What is Louisa going to do?
I dread to think, to be perfectly honest. What Louisa
I
might
told
do.
Lee before I left, I said, you can sleep with Louisa and you can play with her boobs, but you cannot do anything else.
I think this is going to be the most open relationship that this
But
show's ever
those two can
seen.
entertain each other for as long as that lasts. But they got into it yesterday, so I don't know.
Would you have done
they
anything?
sort of bump heads.
Would you have done anything different
Nope.
during your time in there?
I wouldn't have.
Nothing at all.
No, I was myself. I'm honest. I'm me. Sometimes I'm outrageous. Sometimes I'm sensitive. Sometimes I'm just human. I am
Jasmine.
myself. And I was me 100%. Never once did I say, oh my God, I have to act this way because the cameras are on. And I know everyone else in there tends to do that. So I'm completely happy with what happened, with my performance on there, if it's a performance or just me, my experience. I think I was really, really organic and natural, and I had a great time, so I think that I did great.
I think one thing that none of us can deny is that you are an absolutely fantastic housemate, Jasmine. Not one of
Good.
us, whether they like you or not, can say
Yeah.
that you wasn't. And for that reason, thank you for coming on the show. So you've been great. Good luck with Jasmine, guys. You really have been.
Thank you.
What an interview. Well, listen, Jasmine certainly made an impression on the house, but let's see how they're getting on without her.
I thought that's it. Lee and Louisa are fine. They're saved. And I think everybody thought that.
No, she wants Lee out, doesn't she?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So she picked us because she's not bothered about us coming out.
I don't think it meant any harm to you at all.
Oh, I don't care because I'll probably
But
never
if
see her
Emma had
again.
asked me that question, I'd have said,
But you
I'm
should
going to
care. I
save...
care when people are bad to me or harmful to me. You don't think I do, but I am. It eats me up. And don't let it eat you up. Seriously.
No, it won't.
I think what she said was spur of the moment.
Spur of the
Even
moment,
if
I
you
think it
really,
was.
really
I think
liked
you're both
her.
being
and then
nice.
no, I'm not. Why should I be kind to you? We don't get on. Don't take it personal. I really think she just fucking tried to be a smart ass.
Jasmine's just shouting things at the screens watching this. It's great. But Jasmine was the second to be evicted. But who is going to be your third evictee? There's all important numbers to save your faith. This week, Dappy, Jim, Lee, Lionel, Liz, Louisa, Ollie and Sam all face the public vote. Who stays? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. From a mobile, call 6 44 24 and add the number of the housemate you want to save. For Dappy, add 02. For Jim, add 05. For Lee, add 06. For Lionel, add 08. For Liz, add 09. For Louisa, add 10. For Ollie, add 11. Or for Sam, add 12. Mobile and BT landline votes cost 50p. Other landlines may vary. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Votes cast after the lines close won't count. For full terms, go to channel5.com/BB-Vote. Well, here we are in BBI with two of my favourite women and one of my half-favourite guys. Ian, I'm going to come to you in a minute. But Lauren, who wants the cake? I believe you've got a question for our Jasmine.
Who wants the cake?
Who wants the cake?
Who was the best kisser? Louisa or Lee?
Oh, Lauren Harry's getting
Well, you
saucy.
got a bit saucy.
Bit of sauce.
Super juicy. I'm gonna have to say Lee because I kissed him more. So I got.
But you said you like it anyway.
But I got more levels of the kiss. Where at Louisa it was just very short and sweet.
Would you want a bit more?
Well, we were playing Truth or Dare. We were trying, it was just for fun. But
Lauren's just thinking about making a new film. She's just always looking to make a bit of money, this one. Ian, any tweets?
Oh, we got loads. Questions from our Twitter and Facebook followers. Jack Shepherd wants to know, if you had to choose between living in the 18 room or the U room, what would it be and why?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's a fairly
come
obvious
on,
answer.
we know.
Worst question in the world.
Jack, we know that one.
Jack, we know exactly where she's going to
Let's get real.
Mal678, can you talk in a British accent?
Give me something to say.
All right, say, all right, babe, how are ya?
What?
All right, babe.
Company.
All right, babe.
How are ya?
All right, babe. How are ya?
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not too bad. I don't think that's too bad anymore.
Mia Christina, is Dappy really as big as he says he is?
Everybody's just talking about that wiener. He's like, it's online. I mean, I have to go. Now I'm going to go Google it, and I have to see it.
Yeah,
but
we've all seen it.
Is it really big?
It fell out in the bed while you were in bed with him.
It did?
Yeah.
Fell out of the bed.
Literally, like, walked out, went to the dining room on its own.
Yeah.
It has legs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have we got one quick question?
Cosmo Heaven wants to know, will you go to one of Jim's stand-up gigs?
Very quickly. Will you go to one of his comedy gigs?
I would.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
We'll set a date.
Like a bit of Jim?
Yeah. I think it's fun.
I might come with you.
There'll be more questions online afterwards, channel5.com/bigbrother.
There you go. Cheers, Ian. Thank you, Lauren, and thank you, Jasmine. That's it. We are out of time tonight. Thanks to all my guests and my fantastic audience. Emerson is back here tomorrow night with Jessica Curry, Will Best, and Denise Rose. We'll be back on Friday for your third edition of the series. See you later.